very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. And we have in front a gloriously imposing arena. Absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. We have already started here. Forwards and with intent. That's a promising run he's making on the right. Stake! And now a sudden chance to counter. He's tried one! Opts to play it back.
Well, Peter, if you're looking for a top-class left-back, look no further than this guy.
The seriously rapid Serginho. What can we expect from him?
Well, he's like a full-back, wing-back and winger fused into one.
And he's let fly! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Bellingham clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Now it's Neymar. Oh, great chance! Can he finish? Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front!
Well, I think there's a few trying to claim offside, but he looks to have been on. Yeah, he was on.
Barcelona have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Belletti. And that's really well manoeuvred. Barcelona are very much in charge here, dominating possession, and a goal. De Bruyne! And it's Casemiro. That's tidy. Oh, that's surely a foul. Free kick. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
This the perfect chance to extend. Messi! He went for the curler. Alexander-Arnold. Cannavaro spots it and intercepts. Played back to the goalkeeper. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Neymar. Too much on it, and that's the keeper's. Messi.
Barcelona can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Now it's Mbappe. He's picked his way through. Has a goal! I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Oh, well played, well played. Spread out to the left. De Bruyne. Neymar. And the pass is intercepted. And we've reached half-time. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout.
Hello, attendees.
How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Haven't played that badly. Getting caught again on the counter-attack is unlikely. They're switched on to that, and still very much in this game.
Barcelona happy to have the lead in a tight old game. Half-time, 1-0. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Barcelona carrying a one-goal lead. Short changes him with that pass. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Belts one! And for a moment, time stood still.
Well, I think the opposition was pretty sloppy in creating a problem for themselves then, but he was onto it so quickly and very nearly made them pay.
Rodri did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. De Bruyne, he's had a hit! He scores! And there is his 30th goal.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
So that's 2 now without reply.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Mbappe. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. De Bruyne. Messi. And it's De Bruyne. Law. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Camavinga. Serginho. Nuno Mendes. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Oh, that's fabulous. Bellingham defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Swings in across. Messi. Oh, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
That's a little off target. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
That is ended up in no man's land. Van Dijk. Passing is crisp and sharp. This is promising. Mbappe!
There will be 1 minute at a time.
Casemiro. And that will be the final act. Barcelona can reflect on a job really well done. Superior tactically, physically and mentally. All round the better side. It turned into a very, very smooth ride. Law taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths.
Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena. Absolutely. And the keeper's given it away. Oh, Torres! There it is!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
That was a given. It always was.
Fernando Torres really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
So, a breakthrough already. And that is as far as they're going to go. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Looking for the runner. Van der Vaart! Really well taken goal. Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. The purest possible contact. What a fabulous strike.
Is it just me, or did he make that look very, very easy? That was terrific skill and composure from him. He finished with such aplomb.
Argentina are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
To be expected.
Law! And it's in! Just one goal in it now! Game on! So that goal then.
I love the technique in that finish. There was a concentration to keep it down.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now.
Hoisted in. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Deftly away. And reclaimed it in a trice. That has ended up in no man's land. He's picked his way through.
Such good technique.
Shot a goal! It's in! A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. One sweeping move, executed with...
In the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed. How they think about it.
In double quick time!
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Argentina grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
And there's green grass ahead of him. Rudiger gets rid without sophistication.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
He's in here! And De Bruyne! Now the finish! Oh, taken with style! They're back within reach! Neymar at his razor-sharp best there.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Barcelona give themselves a fighting chance, back in with a shout. And there's the end of the first half.
And a quick reminder today, everybody, to make sure to put any litter in the bins provided. Thank you for your cooperation. Substitution.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal becomes crucial.
Neymar. No way through. Casemiro. De Bruyne. He's in! There's the hit! He has done it! And surely that settles it! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Osimhen! And somehow he kept it out.
What a fabulous run. OK, it didn't come off in the end, Peter, but that would surely spark some kind of response from those around him.
Defending of the desperate variety. And now a sudden chance to counter. Bellingham.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Quarter of an hour into the second half. Costa Curta gets across to intercept that. Gets a good foot in there. Can he get it? Law! They want to be quick to recover this. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Bayer. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Osimhen did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Oh, that's fabulous. Good read, needed to be. Bellingham. It's Schneider! And that has forced the very best out of the keeper.
Argentina just served up a reminder of how good they can be on the break. Their method is clear. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And now they can spring out of defence. And he's on his way! Well, there's the clearance. Casemiro threads one in. Rudiger kept his eye on it, and he's there. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Bellingham. He won't be happy with that one. Rodri. Not the most accurate pass. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Pass is just off target. Oh, that was vital. De Jong. He's through here. Osimhen is on. Big chance! He's got a goal! Comfort, yet more comfort, easing away. That really is quite fabulous, all his own doing.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Argentina are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. And the referee brings it to a close. Barcelona cannot spin this any other way. They came up against opponents So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Well, as you can see, we've already started here. Has a look and has a go. Decent strike, kept it fizzing low.
Look, they don't come much better in terms of ball striking. It deserved a better result than that.
Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Italy is the country of great defenders, Peter, and this fella, Alessandro Bastoni, looks very much in line to be its latest representative. I think being an Italian defender, we all know he's very much from the school of no-nonsense, but I really like his...
Messi! Goal! Barcelona! It is a good finish. The odds were against him, little matter.
Well, at one stage, he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. De Bruyne. No way he was going to let him past. David Villa. He's through here. Now it's Stoichkov! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And we have our very first corner. Can he finish? Oh, good effort, he got plenty on that.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
That pass has been well intercepted. Good effort from distance. And for a moment, time stood still.
You lucky boy, you lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished.
And he cuts out the supply. Casemiro, that's a sharp pass. Plays a sharp little ball here. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. And the pass is intercepted. Oh, it's a sweet ball, that. Oh, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Into the arms of the goalkeeper.
Stoichkov has totally shown his greedy streak, and the boss is not happy, I can tell you.
Can he get it through? Shevchenko! Oh, taken with style. A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Barcelona are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, with this push on and totally killed us off.
Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. A long ball by the goalkeeper. Belletti. Oh, he's put a shade too much on that. And he's there to get it away. And he's intervened well there. Nicely weighted ball. Now it's Messi. And the shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. De Bruyne. He won't be happy with that one. And it's Neymar. That's a lovely, neat pass. Stoichkov.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Chance with a header! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome. David Villa! And the whistle goes for half-time. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Barcelona in control at half-time, 2-0. Here we go again then. No changes at half-time that we're aware of. This is David Villa! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Villa is offering a wry smile there.
Corner number 2 then. Cleared away. And now a sudden chance to counter. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Well timed, excellent interception. Stoichkov. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
And reclaimed it. David Villa! Van der Vaart! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different. Belletti.
The attendance for this match was
Messi, given the lift of his goal.
98.
Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Costa Curta. And no, that was never going to make it. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that's really well manoeuvred. Oh, nicely intercepted. Rice. Stoichkov. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Costa Curta. Cannavaro. Played out to the left flank. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Shevchenko. And here's a shot. It's bounced back off the post. Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Messi should really have closed the game out then, and this could come back to haunt him.
Substitution on the field. Number 18. Stoichkov.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, to wait until now to make this change seems a bit baffling. He's expecting the miraculous to turn this around from here.
Oh, what a climb! And that would have been game, set and match. Messi. Van der Vaart. Shot a goal! And he hits the net! That was fabulous. The most adept of touches, the smoothest of finishes.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
I think they've done so well to get back in it, but it's important now that they don't become over-eager in chasing another. They only need one more chance. Patience is key.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
He's gone for goal. The ball has bounced loose now. Hernandez gets rid without sophistication. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Dealt with nicely by the defence. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Nakata. Now it's Haaland.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And now the hit! And that may well be that. That is that. Barcelona proudly puff out their chests in victory. They know. So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. And already we're underway here. Cannavaro kept aware. And it is reclaimed easily.
There's a player below, Peter, that I admire on a professional and personal level, the one and only Raúl.
He's just out on his own for consistency.
Indeed, and a terrific leader. Talent has to be backed up by hard work and tenacity, and he leads by example, hence the respect he commands.
Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
That was just poor decision-making.
Oh, what has happened here? Beckenbauer. De Bruyne. And they can counter here. And here's Shift. He's tried one! And that has fair fizzed. And now the breakaway. Davids. That is very well defended. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. And he's managed to get free. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
David Villa! Costa Curta. Neymar. Can he latch on to this? Neymar. That's a throw. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Oh, delightful ball. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. De Bruyne. Barcelona do have a chance to counter here. He's free. It's Neymar! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
And we have our very first corner. He rises! De Vrij gets good distance on it. Davids. Aimed beyond the defence. And now a sudden chance to counter. De Bruyne.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And now the hit! And the keeper's relieved to see that disappear wide.
Look, I'm sure he'll deny it, Peter, but the keeper didn't have that covered.
Now it's Ronaldinho. Oh, that's fabulous. And here's Messi. Goalkeeper's ball. Bellingham. De Vrij gets across to intercept that. And it's Messi.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Bellingham. And we've reached half-time. Well, it has been a half largely of could-haves and should-haves. Perhaps the more impatient amongst the supporters will feel they're overdue a goal, but it's certainly not for the want of trying, so nothing to show as yet. At the break, it's 0-0. Barcelona head to the dressing room, not yet having broken through. Tight, cagey game. Neither team any further forward than they were when they started out. David Villa! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Villa is offering a wry smile there.
Tries to get it clear. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Now it's Shevchenko. Oh, he's bustling through here. Now it's Messi. Iraq needed that. They really needed it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Can he finish? Loose. He's got the shot away. It's in. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
After 56 minutes is...
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, whatever the manager said in that dressing room at half-time, it's worked a treat.
Oh, he's been flattened there.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
The attendance for this match was
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. It's Ronaldinho! And a terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Corner number 2, then.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 22, Bellingham. Number 21, Neymar. Number 5, Messi. Number 20, Shevchenko. Number 19.
That has earned a reprieve for the time being.
Coming on the field.
Barcelona have the chance to go the other way.
Number 17, Schneider. Number 10.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Nakata. Can he put it away? That's another chance. Oh, taken with style. And with the match slipping away, they have hauled themselves off the canvas. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
And a header! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Oh, it was such a clever pass that flummoxed the defence, and it could well be revisited, this.
Belletti. De Bruyne. That's played into space. Van Balten kept his eye on it, and he's there. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Looking for the run. That's a nicely measured pass. De Bruyne. Casemiro! Oh, should have put that away.
That could yet prove very pivotal. Chances like that just can't be wasted.
Barcelona have their second corner now. Gets his head to it! And somehow he managed to miss it. Lewandowski. Nakata. Well, that's beautifully weighted. He's got away. It's fallen! Oh, it's come loose. Final ball not quite right, and his teammates are irritated at that. And he's quick to snatch it back.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Mbappe! Schneider! Schneider! Has another go! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. It's make or break time now, and they're all headed for the penalty box.
Cleared without hesitation. Has a shot! It's a loose ball. Ball is over the line. Moved on forwards. Into stoppage time, very little left on it. Lewandowski. Now it's Owen. He's onside, and he's got the... And Owen! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Owen actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
The message is simple, defend this with your lives. That's going to go a long way. And that's it. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for what they get and hope for better. Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Kulusevski. There is Franck Ribéry, just a smashing player, Jim.
Yeah, and I'm sure we'll see an awful lot of him out on the wing here, Peter. He'll inject an awful lot of energy and pace into this team's attack, but he's also got an eye for a killer ball. That's why he's racked up so many assists at club level.
Yeah, double figures every season is the norm for him. Great numbers.
Yeah, can't argue with stats like that.
And we have our very first corner. Ribéry getting this one clear. Madrid are looking to go forward now. Oh, that's fabulous. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Passing nice and neat. And here's Messi. Look at the space here. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Bellingham.
Well, caution is dominating proceedings. This isn't meeting expectations.
Oh, shot a goal! Goal! Barcelona! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
Barcelona have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Oh, he's just loving that. Certainly gives you a very unique feeling. Tremendous.
He's shifting through the gears here. Ribéry! A real chance and a real let-off.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Costa Curta. It's a sweet ball, that. Isak.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Belletti. Now it's Bellingham. Messi looking to run onto it. Taken back almost at once. 1-0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. Oh, played right into his path. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Isak. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost... Mbappe! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Oh, he's really looking like he's on the very top of his game here.
This possibly the last play of the half. And it's half-time here. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time, it is 1-0.
Just a quick request today for
How would you review the first half?
Haven't played that badly. Getting caught again on the counter-attack is unlikely. They're switched on to that, and still very much in this game.
Barcelona head in, having made the crucial breakthrough, and to that end, there is a degree of satisfaction there. The lead by no means decisive yet, but so far so good. 1-0 at the break. And the game has already resumed here.
Barcelona definitely want to carry on.
Great chance! It's in! They are right back in business.
Well, that's something that'll make the manager proud, because they dug in deep then and they've got their leveller. Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game. And Shevchenko! And it's a goal!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class.
That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. And here's Messi. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Well, I think the opposition was pretty sloppy in creating a problem for themselves then, but he was onto it so quickly and very nearly made them pay.
A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
That has been slung wide. Ribery. Bellingham. De Bruyne. Oh no, this does not look good. He's found the way, and the finish! We've got a goal! They've done it again! It is incredible!
I could watch this every week, Peter. Talk about strength of character, wonderful.
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
The ball is loose and the chase is on.
Barcelona showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
And here's Shevchenko. There's the hit! Goal! Barcelona! Pomp, panache and passion. This, a man full of it all.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
Barcelona get themselves into the lead.
I think this team shows great willpower and a wonderful never-say-die attitude. No other outfit can match them. They just keep going. Superb.
Foden.
Added minutes has been indicated.
Shevchenko. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Hernandez makes the interception. Now that's well seen too. He's played him through. And he's there to belt it away.
Substitution on the field. Number 15.
All hands on deck for this one.
Coming on the field is number 23,
And again!
Vitinha.
And that is the end of it. They hung on right till the finish. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning. Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. Well, as you can see, we've already started here. Stood up well to him there. He's through here. Now it's Batistuta. Batistuta. Decent hit! And he's done it!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
So, a breakthrough already. And he's intervened well there. Batistuta. And smartly reclaimed. Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission. Bayer can claim that.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Now it's Neymar. Neymar! And he was there to get a vital touch.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. It might not be such a bad idea playing this short and into feet.
Climbs up big! It's in! They are right back in business!
Well, we're all back to square one, but I hope this game opens up from here. It looks as if it could happen.
A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
Yeah, he makes those runs with great stealth and a ghost-like arrival to get his head to the ball.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Played back in. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Bellingham. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Mbappe. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Neymar is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Now it's Messi. Oh, good shapes to shoot! Goal! The Czech Republic! And they've got their lead back. Was there ever any doubt?
Well, when you get in that position, it's all about composure. Panic can come into it, and it didn't.
The Czech Republic get themselves into the lead. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Barcelona tries a shot! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Cannavaro. Bellingham. Oh, great! Law!
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Conte. Schneider. Giroud. That's a little off target. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. So on the whole, a very competitive game so far. Goals for both sides, neither in true command. Anything could still happen in this game. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, we've had plenty to go at in that first half, Peter, and it's a fragile lead that could quite easily change hands in the second. If you like your football unpredictable, I think you're at the right match.
So we're just settling back into this second half.
Barcelona really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Oh, well played, well played. De Bruyne. Now it's De Bruyne. Law! That carried quite a threat. Messi. Lobbed in behind. He's played him through. We've got a throw in. Van der Ven promptly onto that, and that is that. Mbappe, that's been cut out, well played. Well read, nice interception. De Bruyne. And that's put paid to a promising move. And here's Neymar.
Barcelona showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Law goes looking wide. Messi. And it's Snyder. Now it's Giroud. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
No luck with that dink over the top. Half an hour gone in the second half. Oh, that's a key interception. Cannavaro. Oh, easy pickings there. Rijkaard. Deftly away. And that's a throw-in.
Substitution for Czech Republic. Number 7, Giroud. Number 12.
It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease.
Number 13.
The Czech Republic surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Into the last 5 minutes. Van Bouten cuts it out. Now it's Nakata. Oh, no joy this time.
Barcelona need to give it everything they have. Kitchens.
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Barcelona can justifiably find this a hard one to swallow. Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Marquinhos, he's one of the toughest.
Tries a shot! Marvellous goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Well, the finish looked a guarantee once he was found all alone, and it's criminal defending.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Well,
oh, shooting chance! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
It's a pretty loose pass. And here's Haaland. Bellingham. He won't be happy with that one. Barcelona are seeing a lot of the ball and have a 1-0 lead to show for it. Shapes to shoot! He scores! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Substitutions taking place.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, I think he'll undoubtedly add more movement and fluidity in the final third with his passing range.
Barcelona are doing... It's a mighty effort! And he's found the net! Terrific header. He met that with aplomb.
Well, when you get service like that into the box, you can't go wrong.
Madrid get themselves back into contention.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's also...
Now the finish! And it's in! 2 to the good! They have breathing space! Complete awareness. He understood what was needed, and he executed it smoothly.
Well, that pretty much works out as a gift due to the space he was afforded in the box.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
They've seen the light, and the opposition have been left in the dark.
That is a brilliant interception. De Bruyne. Law. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Oh, easy pickings there. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. And Shevchenko! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And he was quick to react. He's having a go! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, that was vital. Is there any support? He might not need it. De Bruyne. Adams spots it and intercepts. Pizarro! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
That is ended up in no man's land. Petit. Bellingham. And the first 45 minutes are up.
Barcelona are 2 up, and on the balance of things, I would say deservedly so. They had a very coherent game plan, and if they are allowed to continue in the same vein, I can only see the margin getting bigger.
Well, that has been a goal-blessed half. It is 3-1. So we're just settling back into this second half. Law. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. And they've got rid. And he's there to retrieve it. Shevchenko on 2 now, and Law! Oh, that was no routine save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. It's Pizarro! Shevchenko has his eye on that match ball.
Well, I think he's got a great chance of ending up with a match ball, provided he doesn't get too carried away with his own personal target. Now, as long as he keeps working for his team, he should be fine.
The attendance for this match was 70.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Bellingham. Oh, they could break here. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. That's a throw. Scholes gets it away. Bout of passing here. Shevchenko! Oh, just lacked a decent finish. Great defending, strong and determined. De Bruyne. Oh, Red, nice interception. Costa Curta. Belletti. Casemiro gets over and intercepts. And it's Shevchenko. And there's green grass ahead of him. That's going to go a long way. Cannavaro. Interesting ball. Bellingham. And that has been clubbed away. It's Belletti. And here's Bellingham. De Bruyne at his creative best. He set up 2 goals. Marquinhos did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And here's Bellingham. And he's had it nicked away. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And we're done. Barcelona can take all the spoils, and it is nothing less than what they are perfectly entitled to following this splendid display. Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Ricky Puig. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Yeah, N'Golo Kante. He is only one midfielder, but it often feels like he does the work of two or three. He's got exceptional awareness for danger and the stamina to make sure he can go and snuff it out over and over again if required. He's also exceptional in the tackle, and when you watch him in the latter parts of a game, 90th minute plus, he looks as if he's in the first five.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Mendes made a surge from fullback, as it turned out unsuccessfully. Now it's Haaland. Van Dijk does really well to win the ball there. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. And Shevchenko! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And it's Belletti. Colombia have the chance to go the other way. Haaland. And it's Petit. Pass is just off target.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Pedri had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
Yeah, the confidence we can admire, the decision-making we can't. He'll learn from it.
Petit had a shot. Oh, good effort, he got plenty on that.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Griezmann. He's had it taken off him. Bellingham. And here's Haaland. De Bruyne. Oh, well played, well played. Alexander-Arnold gets good distance on it. Casemiro really struggling to influence the game.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks...
And the finish! Goal!
Look, there are always tactical adjustments for any coach to make at half-time, but when your star man gives you a critical lead just before the break, everyone will be paying extra attention. It really is the ideal tonic.
That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
So we have the first goal.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half.
And it's half-time here. Well, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Barcelona really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Bellingham. Kante deals with that comfortably. And he can clear it away. Colombia appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time. Can he finish? It's in! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Colombia are doing very nicely, thank you.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Cannavaro.
The attendance for this match
And
was
Casemiro.
71,649.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. Always onto this. He's got the shot away! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. And the lead is 3! It is surely done! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that...
Oh, and the shot! And it's hoisted clear. That's a lovely, neat pass. Now it's Batistuta. No way through. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
There's the hit! They've scored! They're back within reach! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner, unstoppable.
Substitution in progress.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. So is this the start of a comeback? Petit. Danger averted for now. Works it forward. Cannavaro spots it and intercepts. And he's there to belt it away. And they're back on the ball again. Looking for options for movement. And here's Griezmann.
Griezmann really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again...
Oh, what has happened here? Now, can he put it away? Really well taken goal. Deep into injury time.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Barcelona give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, who's under pressure now? It's going to require some inspired defending to stop this lot.
And that's it. One of those games that many would have felt no one deserved to lose, but sentiment counts for nothing. Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Tony Adams, now there is a proper defender, Jim.
Well, not too many Englishmen can rival his leadership qualities, Peter.
He just had so many strengths. You could go on all day about him, couldn't you?
Well, the epitome of solidity, thanks to his winning mentality and ability to organise a back four. You don't argue with Tony Adams. You do what you're told.
Bellingham. Aim forwards. Cannavaro. And it's Belletti. Oh, that was vital. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, that's...
Oh, he's been caught napping! Well, that looks a cracking ball. And he's in on... And the shot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And we have our very first corner. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Another corner. Any better luck this time round? It's their second corner of the game. Keeper has taken decisive action. And now they can spring out of defence. Petit was in no mood for any of that. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Well, for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And no, that was never going to make it. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. He is through here! He's found a way through! And here's Neymar. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, red, nice interception. Casemiro.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Well, I'm not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialised so far. Oh, he's been caught on it here! And again! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front with a predatory goal.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Barcelona have penetrated for the first time.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Nunez. De Bruyne. The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. And the score is 1-0. And he's had it nicked away. And it's half-time here. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure up front perhaps, that's not too much to ask.
Barcelona, the happier of the teams, heading in for half-time, 1-0 up.
Substitution for Iraq, number 6, Fernando Torres.
That gets things going for the second half. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference.
Number 5, Neymar. Coming on the field, number 19, Owen.
Pickford with the clearance.
Mbappe. Number 9.
Stoichkov.
Stoichkov. Number 21.
Belletti.
Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And that pass is somewhat less. Shapes to shoot!
What a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be a pivotal moment.
Just eases him off the ball. He's going for goal! And he's managed to get rid.
Torres.
The attendance
Torres.
match was 71,000.
And there's green grass ahead of him. Bayer is there to clear. Iraq have got it back and they'll have another go. Torres. Tries to dink it through.
Iraq showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That's a little off target. Mbappe. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, and he's through the middle. He's onside, and he's searching through. It's Neymar! Oh, and that should have been two.
Neymar was totally aware of how that chance could have impacted on the game, and that should have gone in. Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Mbappe, Stoichkov. Short changes him with that pass. That's a nicely measured pass. Shevchenko! Barcelona still ahead by the game's only goal. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that.
Substitution.
And that's another throw. Nakata. That is ended up in no man's land. Mbappe might just make this.
Iraq need to give it everything they have, kitchen sink included.
Added time.
Petit. And it's Owen. Torres. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the... Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Neymar! It's there!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Well, his appreciation of space then was absolutely exceptional. A moving genius.
Barcelona finding themselves unexpectedly behind. And here's Torres. Neymar. Fernando Torres. Bellingham. And it's Shevchenko. Now it's Neymar. He won't be happy with that one. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Costa Curta. Shevchenko. Back into the middle. Pass is just off target. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Spread neatly. And that has been cut short. Mateus. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Neymar looking to get on the end of this. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's through here. Oh, what a ball! And the shot! Really well taken goal. They have come roaring back.
Oh, listen, the writing was on the wall. It looked like this was going to happen, and it has. Barcelona clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Torres. Mbappe. Baresi cuts out the pass.
Barcelona clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be with a mean cutting edge.
Now it's... has a goal! That's another chance! Superb goal! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Oh, that's an excellent interception. There's the whistle for half-time. So on the whole, a very competitive game so far. Goals for both sides, neither in true command. Anything could still happen in this game. So there was the first half.
Oh, what a half. It's been pulsating and totally absorbing. We're actually headed for a potential classic if this carries on. This is insanely good.
And the game has already resumed here.
Barcelona really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Casemiro.
Belletti.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not... It's Luis Suarez!
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, it's come... Oh, he's been caught! Oh, shooting chance! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Neymar really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Attendance for this match was
Neymar.
70,987.
And it's Fernando Torres. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening.
Right here, right now, it's not looking favourable. They're chasing the ball and the game.
Shevchenko. Shevchenko!
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Now it's Luis Suarez. Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission. That's headed upfield. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Well, that's been cut out, well played. They're urging him to shoot. And he's quick to get it clear again. Roberto Carlos, Neymar, and it's Iniesta. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. All eyes on the referee. It's a penalty. Barcelona really could have done without this. Bayer will have to save it here, or there's real trouble. Wonderful save by Vitor Bayer.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 22, Bellingham. Number 21, Neymar. Number 10, Mbappe.
Mateus.
Number 23,
Costa Curta.
De Bruyne. Number 19,
Nicely spread.
Franz Beckenbauer. Coming on the field, number
Backward it
7,
goes. He's in a great position.
Number
And he's gone backward here.
17,
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Number 15,
And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench.
Number 3, Daniel Van Buiten.
And we have our very first corner. And it's Roberto Carlos.
Well, from experience, I can tell you he'll get a lot of stick for...
There's the hit! It's there! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
He weighed up the landscape.
And that is that. Barcelona can look back at this result with regret. A front-foot start, but they were ultimately made to pay for their inability to kill it off. Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. We have already started here. Back into the middle. Diogo Costa can claim that. And that's put... Oh no, this does not look good! Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Great ball if he can get there. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, he's found support out wide. Nunez! Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Barcelona looking to pass their way through. Bellingham.
Well, it seems as if the message has been issued by both managers: don't concede the opener.
Belletti.
Chef hits one! Goal! Barcelona!
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs, and when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
Barcelona have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, that gives them the privileged...
And a shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Has a shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Short changes him with that pass. Now it's Mbappe. Well read, nice interception. That's a sharp pass. Now it's Bellingham. Bellingham! Denied by an instinctive save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. There's a defensive height advantage here, Peter, but of course it's not guaranteed to work.
Absolutely, they're certainly not as big as those trying to stop them. And it's Casemiro. And now they can spring out of defence. And that is as far as they're going to go.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Oh, what a decent hit! He has done it! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Oh, listen, the writing was on the wall. It looked like this was going to happen, and it has. Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected.
And Beckham! And he has produced there the crispest of hits.
Well, I think he's surprised himself how he managed not to hit the target then. He seemed to believe it was going in.
Belletti.
Saliba kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And he welcomes it in. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. And we've reached half-time. So half-time, and it is all square. Neither able to pull away from the other, but that is not due to any shortage of effort on either side. It's a goodish game, this, and at half-time, it's one each. So, both teams heading off for the break. An interesting game has brewed up here, hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half, but the score at half-time is 1-1. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed Kagawa! He's done very well to get to that.
Kagawa is offering a wry smile there. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Mbappe. That's a nicely measured pass.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Barcelona have reclaimed it. And that has been cut short. Petit. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as...
Kagawa is on his own. Good read, needed to be. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played.
It's Kagawa! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
Works it forward. Mbappe. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from
Well,
him.
now it's a race for the ball. Darwin. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played. Well stopped.
Now it's Darwin. Fake chance! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Nunez clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Corner number 2 then.
Substitution on the field. Number 99, Vinicius Jr. Number 11, Darwin Nunez. Coming on the field, number 9,
Cleared away.
Rodrigo. Number 70.
And now a sudden chance to counter.
Substitutions taking place.
Wan-Bissaka kept his eye on it, and he's there. Barcelona could counter here. That is a brilliant interception.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. Still anyone's game, this. One moment can decide it.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Now it's Petit.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
He's found a way through. Can he finish? Oh, yes, it's there! And that may just do it! Complete awareness. He understood what was needed, and he executed it smoothly.
Peter, that was just a defensive act of generosity that was always going to have a painful ending.
Having turned the game on its head, now can they hold out? And the referee brings it to a close. Barcelona did lead. Indeed, they controlled, but they managed to throw it all away. So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. The action has already started. Alessandro Costa, he doesn't have what you'd call a classic centre-back's physique, does he?
No, but his game is never really about athleticism, power and the physical stuff. He never has to let it be.
Yeah, it's interesting because he's still become considered one of the greatest defenders of his time. How's that?
Well, it's characteristics like leadership, his class, his tenacity. He's nigh on perfect reading of the game and all done with immaculate discipline.
Bastoni gets good distance on it.
Belletti.
And that's really well manoeuvred. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That's been cut out, well played. Keeper's got good distance on that. Oh, that's well spotted. Can he get it through? Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Shevchenko. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And no, that was never going to make it. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Owen. And the shot! Goal! Santos! And Santos take the lead.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Santos are in front now, the game's only goal.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And he's in on goal, Batistuta! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Batistuta clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Shevchenko gets it away. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Cafu kept his eye on it, and he's there. Owen was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. De Bruyne. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. And now they can clear their lines. Gets his pass away.
Barcelona certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. That is a great pick out. Now it's Batistuta. He is through here. There's the hit. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Bellingham. De Bruyne.
1 minute at a time.
Haaland.
Belletti.
Oh, he's onto this. And he's onside. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Barcelona really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Now it's Shevchenko. That's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
He's gone forward. And it's De Bruyne. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Beckenbauer. Down by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here. Santos are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape,
The attendance
certainly
this
when
match was
defending at least,
71,649.
because they've got to be ready.
And Shevchenko! He's done very well to get to that.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Van der Vaart.
Okay, it didn't quite come off. The execution, I think, needs a retry, maybe with a better outcome.
Haaland. That's a nicely measured pass. Oh, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
But this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Costa Curta gets over and intercepts. Oh, that's fabulous. Big chance! One-on-one!
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
He's found a way through. He's going for goal. Oh, my word, that is quite something. He's got himself an absolute peach. Do not write them off. Back they come. The breakaway clinical and clean, and the finish unerring.
Well, this is a well-rehearsed drill. As soon as possession is regained, the commitment to attack is lethal.
And the shot! Oh, that's an own goal!
No, I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Listen, sometimes you need that little bit of luck in games like these.
That's really well cleared. And they're back on the ball again. Always onto this. Shapes to shoot!
Santos probably could have killed the...
Barrera! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
Drilled in low. Bellingham. And that's gone loose. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. That's that, the end. Well, this was a game they could so easily have won on another day, but alas, that wasn't to be. Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. The action has already started. Cristiano Ronaldo. Played back.
Well, to be honest, I think I would have done that too.
Mbappe! And he's got the... Mbappe! That was superb goalkeeping.
Well, you get a sense, Peter, that he could almost get to anything today.
And we have our very first corner. And now a sudden chance to counter. Deftly away. Oh, what a mistake! Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
I think it'll be fascinating, Peter, to see what...
Oh, here's a chance! Shevchenko. Too much on it, and that's the keeper's. Well timed, excellent interception. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Petit. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now that's a foul, a simple decision for the referee. And that has been cut short. That's really well cleared. Petit. Bellingham. Shevchenko. Oh, what has happened here? Looking for options for movement. Oh, easy pickings there. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Well, there's the clearance. He won't be happy with that one. Costa Curta. Casemiro. And there is the half-time whistle. Well, there it is, half-time. Not a bad watch by any means. And the efforts of both sides have been good, but neither have been able to penetrate. And so we reach the break, and the game remains goalless. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Unspectacular, but solid, and that solidity could yet be the foundation for them to go on and win.
Well, after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change, perhaps, after half-time. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Barcelona, clearly.
He's got a side of goal! That is a super hit, but it was always just off target.
Well, he looks like he's annoyed with himself there. He didn't do an awful lot wrong, did he?
Shevchenko, unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. He's had a shot! Goal!
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Madrid penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Well, that's changed the mood entirely, as you'd expect, Peter. It'll be fascinating now to see what kind of reaction it will cause.
The attendance for this
Casemiro.
match was
Your impression so far, Jim?
71,649.
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Barcelona showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Costa Curta gets it away. Casemiro. Petit.
Belletti.
Petit. No way through there. And that was very necessary. Yep, it's a corner. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through.
Substitutions taking place.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. And they've got rid. Into the last quarter of an hour. That looks a cracking ball. No messing about, just bludgeoned away.
Barcelona really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency then.
He's through, it's one-on-one. Oh, he's... Now the finish! He scores! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
And he's done it again, he's got his second. Madrid are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that two-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
Vitinha, good challenge, excellent challenge. Petit, aimed beyond the defence. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems.
Barcelona appear determined to play through the middle again, and guess what? It's the same result.
6 added minutes.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Just eases him off the ball. Cannavaro. That's headed upfield. And it's Shevchenko. No way through. And that's really well manoeuvred. Lewandowski. Pinches it off him. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Barcelona were a team not short on effort, but ultimately they were found wanting when it mattered. That is... So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena. Absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. We have already started here. Bellingham. And a counter is on here for Egypt. Oh, that's well spotted. Oh, he's gifted it to the opposition. The ball has bounced loose now. There is Franck Ribéry. Just a smashing player, Jim.
Yeah, and I'm sure we...
Oh, he's been caught on it here. And the shot! Marvellous goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Well, his appreciation of space then was absolutely exceptional. A moving genius.
So, a breakthrough already. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And through to the goalkeeper. De Bruyne bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Foden providing an outlet on that flank. Costa Curta. Messi, shot, now the finish! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Messi actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And we have our very first corner. And that's been repelled. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. And he's intervened well there. Mbappe is sporting a guilty look after that.
That just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Oh, he's found support out wide. Mbappe. Cannavaro with the clearance. Ribéry. He's had a shot! He's got a goal! Egypt are level. That's wonderfully done. Crisp hit, true finish.
Well, most of those go high and wide because of their difficulty. He made it look like he does it every day.
And the shot! It's a loose... Oh, what? Oh, it's fallen loose again! Goal! Egypt! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
Egypt go into the lead.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. He's in! Straight hit! Oh, taken with style! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner, unstoppable.
Egypt go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Out of play for a goal kick. Not the best distribution from the keeper. There's the whistle for half-time. And that's the start of another 45 minutes. Oh, they could be caught out here. Costa Corta. Petit. Bellingham. Foden. That's really well manoeuvred. Foden is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Belletti.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Beckenbauer. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Ah, quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Was 71,649.
Back into the middle. It's a goal kick. Now that's well seen too. Beraldo cuts out the pass. That is good alertness. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He can run onto that. Ribéry. He's found a way through. Alexander-Arnold picks it up out wide. Mbappe is onto it in a flash. Oh, perfectly measured that. Shevchenko! Casemiro. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Just eases him off the ball. Great position here. Beraldo gets rid without sophistication. Valverde getting this one clear. Egypt are looking to go forward now. He's one-on-one! He's away! Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak
He's got the shot away! And yes, it's there! Late drama, late goal! This will be one frantic ending! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Barcelona give themselves a chance of a fair... Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Barcelona pleasingly clever on the ball. They had their moments, but ultimately they take away nothing. Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. Well, if you did... He's having a hit! And we have our very first corner. Al Hilal are looking to go forward now. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Now that's well seen too. And that is a little undercooked. And claimed it back swiftly. Mbappe unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Oh, nicely intercepted. Works it forward. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Cavani. Marquinhos calmly anticipates. It's gone out for a throw-in. Now who's going to be first to this? Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Back into the middle. Keeper's ball.
Barcelona couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
And the pass is intercepted. And here's Shiv. Oh, that's ambitious.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Cannavaro, and that's gone loose. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Casemiro, Bellingham, now it's Messi. He rises! Decent enough try. It's a sweet ball, that. Well, a goal here would be the ultimate pick-me-up just before the break. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Messi, now it's Messi. He's got the shot away!
This is the time you need that pace.
And he's intervened well there. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, as if we needed reminding, no easy games at this level, and that is proven here. Neither side any further forward from where they were 45 minutes ago, but it is far from lethargic, far from slow, highly engaging, but goalless. The midway point of the game.
What an end to the half, Peter. A lot of the best action of the half coming at the very end, and I get the feeling the second half may well start in similar fashion, as we'd love to see this momentum maintained, so I'm looking forward to what's to come.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. And the game has already resumed here.
Barcelona are probably feeling relatively good.
Neymar! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Well, to put it this way, he's probably made better decisions.
Well, for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Oh, they could be caught out here. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
71,550.
Neymar going full steam ahead down the left flank. Beckenbauer cuts it out. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Nicely aimed pass. A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Neymar, number 23, De Bruyne, number 22,
Casemiro, that's a little off target.
number 20,
Well, that's beautifully weighted.
number 19, Franz Beckenbauer. Coming on the field, number 17, Schneider.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Musiala.
Musiala, number 4, Erling Haaland.
Oh, that looks a cracking ball.
Daniel Van Buiten.
Oh dear, less said about that pass the better. And that has been clubbed away.
Al Hilal showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
Tries to get it clear. It's Schneider! And that is wildly off target.
Schneider knew immediately he didn't catch that to his liking, and his face was a picture of dissatisfaction.
He can run onto that. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Casemiro has a look and plays it forward. Haaland, there's the hit! Oh, that's incredible! Save the best for last!
Well, I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
Barcelona take the lead. Now it's just a question of holding on.
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous yet.
And that's a throw-in. Van Buiten makes the interception. Musiala, and that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped. He's been doing ever so...
And that is that. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's... So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. We have already started here. Oh, there's a probing ball. Van der Ven clears. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Bellingham. Bellingham is sporting a guilty look after that.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Philip Lahm, Jim Beglin, one of the greatest fullbacks ever, perhaps.
Oh, without doubt, Peter. He's definitely in that category when it comes to legendary players. I don't think I've seen someone as adaptable, as dependable, both going forward and having to get back too. Plus, he's got that excellent leadership he's always displayed, and he's won everybody's respect.
Yeah, and once described by one of the world's greatest managers as the most intelligent player I ever coached. Cannavaro kept his eye on it, and he's there. Valverde. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. And he's quick to get it clear again. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Beckenbauer gets over and intercepts, works it forward. Madrid applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but of course the returns can be terrific. That's headed upfield. Bellingham. Beckenbauer. Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Messi. Out to the right. Bellingham.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Cannavaro tries to clear. And it's Neymar. That is good alertness. There's the whistle for half-time. Well, there it is, half-time. Not a bad watch by any means. And the efforts of both sides have been good, but neither have been able to penetrate. And so we reach the break, and the game remains goalless. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, this has proved a very frustrating day so far, especially for the strikers. Nothing has been created for them. I think the service has been extremely poor.
Barcelona head to the dressing room, not yet having broken through. Tight, cagey game. Neither team any further forward than they were when they started out.
Substitution on the field, number 12, Polo Muani.
And the second half gets underway.
Barcelona really are going to need to improve in a hurry if they don't want to fall behind here. Upping the intensity and the tempo will be their starting point.
Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball.
Number 10, Joshua Kimmich. Number 6, Olise.
Valverde.
Elber really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Roberto Carlos is charging up on the overlap.
Well, that's the first attempt, Peter, we've seen at one of those raking passes just to spread the play.
Messi unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And that's really well manoeuvred. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Rodrigo. Very little to report from an attacking perspective. Jim, it's a cagey old game.
Yes, 0-0 and little promise of a goal due to the shot-shy nature of this contest, but I'm not giving up.
And the shot! It's in! And finally, he has breathed life into the game! That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
Barcelona have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Well, the roof's just about stayed on, but the crowd level has gone up a notch or 10.
And the pass is intercepted. Beckenbauer. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
He's in a good... Hits one! There it is! They're level in a trice!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up. Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Decent hit! Goal! Barcelona! And again they hit the front.
Barcelona clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
Barcelona go into the lead.
I think this team shows great willpower and a wonderful never-say-die attitude. No other outfit can match them. They just keep going. Superb.
Olise has a look and plays it forward. Barcelona close now to seeing this one through to the end. Great ball if he can get... Neymar! No mistake! 2 to the good! They have breathing space! That really was a thing of beauty, curled in effortlessly.
Oh, that's a measured delight. The curl he applied was immaculate.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
And he's made sure that's not getting through. And the referee brings it to a close. Well, don't you just love it when a plan comes together? Victory never in doubt in the mind of the mastermind. Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Well, as you can see, we've already started here. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Bellingham. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Quality ball. Oh, great! There's the hit! Goal! Al Hilal!
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Saint-Maximin, played back in. Good effort from distance. There was plenty of power on that. And here's Mbappe. Oh, the shot could be on here. Bellingham showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
He could be in here. Neymar. Oh, that's fabulous. Has a look up and drives it forward. That has been slung wide.
Barcelona really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Well, they've got it back in a hurry. And it's Griezmann. Bellingham. Neymar. Bellingham. That looks a good ball through. Oh, just skips past his man. And no, that was never going to make it. Oh, it's a sweet ball, that. Oh, he's found support out wide. He's got away. And Messi! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Well, we can't question the quality of the run. He'll have to answer for the rest.
And that has been cut short.
Belletti.
Bellingham. Bellingham!
1 minute added time.
And that has fair fizzed.
The keeper felt he had that covered. Some of the crowd were less convinced. It was really well drilled.
There's the whistle for half-time. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time, it is 1-0.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Barcelona can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Oh, there's a probing ball. And he's picked out the run. Bayer deals with it effortlessly. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, that's an inviting ball. Neymar providing an outlet on that flank. Neymar!
Oh, it's die-hard defence and the willingness to put his body on the line. Very impressive.
Well read, nice interception. And he was quick to react.
Attendance for this match was
Bellingham.
70,987.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Mbappe! Mbappe! Now, who's going to be first to this? Big chance! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Substitution on the field, number 32.
So, time for
Maximin.
changes on
Coming
both
the
sides,
field
actually.
is number 18, Vinicius Junior.
Your impression so far,
Substitution in
Jim?
progress.
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Oh, nicely intercepted. The message is clear, none shall pass. Casemiro cuts out the pass. Back into the middle.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now. Shapes to shoot! Caught offside that time.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Al Hilal have reclaimed it. Oh, and he's through the middle. And he's managed to get rid. Neymar. And here's Neymar. It's Neymar! He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
They're just lacking a cutting edge, Peter, and while that's fairly obvious, the rest of their attacking play is actually quite good.
And we have our very first corner. Nakata gets it away.
Al Hilal clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Too much on it, and that's the keeper's. Threads one in. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him. It's make or break time now, and they're all headed for the penalty box.
Oh, smashing header! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Barcelona have it back and can go again. And he's onside! Al Hilal clearly now in lead preservation mode. Oh, that's a fine intercept. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final. Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Mbappe! Cleared away. He's gone for goal. And that is out of play. Ah, good steal. He just read it. Cannavaro gets over and intercepts. Hoisted in. Decent hit! Good effort first time.
Well, I think his mind was made up the way that ball arrived, and I certainly admire his willingness to hit the volley.
Neymar. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable... Great hit! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Shevchenko knew immediately he didn't catch that to his liking, and his face was a picture of dissatisfaction.
That is a great pick out. Shapes to shoot! It's in!
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently, and he picked out the perfect target.
So the first goal of the game.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Barcelona are behind here, despite their domination. That could spell trouble. That is good alertness. Neymar. And that's been won straight back. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less. Barcelona are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
That's a nicely measured pass. And that's put paid to a promising move. Oh, terrible mistake. And Messi! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. And we have our very first corner. Casemiro can get it clear. Goes in for the header! In for the pieces! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's
Belts one! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Well, I think the opposition was pretty sloppy in creating a problem for themselves then, but he was onto it so quickly and very nearly made them pay.
Aim forwards. Beckenbauer cuts out the pass. Casemiro. Cannavaro. Oh, super find. Face to... Can he finish? Now, and the keeper couldn't hold it. Sticks it away. 2 up now, and they are cruising. And he's only too grateful to capital. And the first half is done. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
And the action is back on the way.
Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C. Levelling the score is easier said than done, but that will be the target. Get back on terms and then use that momentum to go again.
And again, they run up against stubborn defending.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Shevchenko! Oh, looks like he's been taken out there. Cleared without complication. Cadiolu producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. And the the shot! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. And surely that settles it. Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
And now he has two. 3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Shevchenko. Chance! And yes, it's there! All over in seconds. That's what they can do to you.
Well, this is a well-rehearsed drill. As soon as possession is regained, the commitment to attack is lethal.
Barcelona give themselves a fighting chance. Back in with a shout. Beckenbauer calmly anticipates. Messi. And it's Neymar. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, good ball. No, that's been intercepted. No, that pass has been well intercepted. Oh, that's a key interception. He can run onto that. Brilliantly cut out. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. And they can counter here. It's a throw-in.
Substitution on the field. Number 27, Serginho. Number 15.
No, it's not getting there.
Number 7, Messi. Number
Couldn't squeeze it through.
Padiolu. Coming on the
Mbappe.
field, number 18.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Number 6,
Cannavaro.
number 9, Mohamed Salah.
And it's Cannavaro.
Number 8, Costa Curta.
Oh, good-looking ball. And the pass is intercepted. Messi.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
It's run loose here. Neymar looks for the finish. Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Well, to put it this way, he's probably made better decisions.
Gently done. Good ball over the top. Hits one! It's loose now and they want to... Oh, he's been caught napping!
Belletti.
Bellingham. That's a sharp pass. Not the most accurate pass. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle.